and kept us moving. We spent 3 hours talking and taking cans good off the brush shells, brushing each can and feather dust to get the dust off and the reset stacking them neatly. It was executively boring work. Mike Dad, whom I call Rich Dad, owned 9 of these little pretty, itchy large with a large parking lot. They were early version of 7-Eleven convenience store, little neighborhood grocery store, even where people bought items such as milk, bread, butter, and cigarettes. The problem was that this was Hawaii before air conditioning was widely used, and the store could not close their door because of the heat on 2 sides of the door. The door had to be wider open and door parking. Every time the car drove by, pulled into the parking lot, dust would swell and settle in store. We know we have had a job long as there were no air conditioning. For 3 weeks, Mike and I reported to Mrs. Martin and worked out 3 hours. By noon, our work is over, and she dropped 3 dimes in each of our hands. Now, even at that age of 9, in the mid 1950s, 30 cent was not too exciting. Comic book cost 10 cents back then, so I usually spent money on comic books and went home. By Wednesday, the 14th, fourth week, I was ready to quit. I had agreed to work only because I wanted to learn to make money from my dad. And now I was a slave for 10 cents an hour. On top of that, I had no Mike Dad since that first Saturday. I am quitting, I told Mike at lunchtime. School was boring, and now I did not even have my Saturdays to look forward to, but it was 30 cents that really got me. This time Mike smiled. What are you laughing at? I I asked with anger and frustration. Dad said this would happen. He said I met with him when he was ready to quit. What happened? I said indirectly. He been waiting for too fed up, sort of. Mike said. Dad kind of different. He doesn't teach like your dad and your mom, and dad lectures a lot. My dad is quiet and a man of few words. He just wait till you this Saturday to tell him you are ready. You mean you've been set up? No, not really, but maybe Dad will explain on Saturday. Waiting in line on Saturday, I was ready to face my dad. Even my real dad was angry with me. The real dad, the one I call the poor one, thought this is my rich dad violating child labor law and should investigate it. My educated dad doesn't told me to demand what I deserve, at least 25 cents at an hour. My poor dad told me that if I did not get raise, I was quit immediately. You don't need to damned job anyway, said my poor dad with indignation. At 8 o'clock Saturday morning, I walked through the door Mike's house. When Mike dad opened it and take up seat waiting line, he said as I entered. He turned and disappeared into a little office next to a bedroom. I looked around the room and didn't see Mike anywhere. Feeling awkward, I consciously sat next to same two women who were there 4 weeks earlier. They smiled and said, "Slide down and slide down the couch and make room for me." 45 minutes went by, and I was streaming. The two women had met with him and left 30 minutes earlier. An older gentleman was there 20 minutes and there was also gone. House was empty. Here I sat in musty dark living room and beautiful sunny Hawaii day, waiting to talk to Chief Scat who exploited children. I could hear him rustling around the office, taking up the phone and ignoring. I was ready to walk out, but for some reason I stayed. Finally, 15 minutes later, at exactly 9 o'clock, Rich Dad walked out of his office, said nothing, signaled with his hand for me to enter. I understand what he want a raise, and you are going to quit, Rich Dad said, and he swelled in his office chair. Well, you are not keeping your end of bargain, I blurted out, nearly in tears. It is really frightening for me to confront a grown up. You said that you would teach me if I worked for you. Well, I worked for you. I worked hard. I I have given up my baseball work for you, but you haven't kept your words and you haven't taught me anything. You are a crook like anyone in the town thinks you are. You are greedy, you want all the money and don't take care of your employees. You made me wait and don't show any of my respect. I am only little boy. I deserve to be treated better. Rich Dad shocked